My review today on Sonic Forces. Now, it is a game that is very love-hate. I would only say you should buy this game if you're a pure hardest Sonic fan, and even then you'll probably have many issues with it because well, let's just dive right into it. Sonic Forces is really hard to accept because we're coming straight hot off of Sonic Mania and Sonic fucking, I don't know, Generations and Rush were the only two games that I played with this boost mechanic, and I really like those games. Generations and Rush are like two of my, not favorites, but they're really good Sonic games if you ask me. And this game is nothing like those games. It has the boost mechanic, but I'll just dive right into telling you what the problems are. So, we were showed in the trailer Metal Sonic, Chaos, fucking Shadow, and we were like, heck yeah, this is gonna be amazing. And what the game actually turned out to be was a clusterfuck of Avatar Force 2D perspectives. So this is my Avatar, really cringy. It's all bad, and I will just get into it. So a big problem with this game is the focus on this Avatar character, because half the levels you have to play with this Avatar character, and it does not it controls like a cheap bootleg Sonic, where instead of doing the spin dash, you do a tug thing and you go right there. It plays like an indie Sonic ripoff, which is really sad. And the 3D parts are all just boosting. The developers lied. They were like, ooh, the reason why those levels are so short is because it's just the beginning of the game. Well, actually, most of the levels are 2 to 3 minutes long. I mean, at the end you get a few long levels, but that's because you die repeatedly in it. And another big complaint is Classic Sonic. So we just got Sonic Mania, so when we feel this new physics for Classic Sonic, I had a problem with him, where every time you jumped in the air, if you had all wanted to make your jump go a little bit this way, your character would do the jump and then immediately go down like in this motion, no matter what, like how fast you were going. It was just extremely weird mechanics and stuff. And the game had a return of unfair death physics, which was pretty sad. And I love myself some good 3D Sonicness, if you know what I mean. And the DLC wasn't even that good. Just get like free DLC for the early buyers, which is Shadow. There's only 8 levels you can play with Shadow, and they're all pretty short. And one thing I will have to say, this game does run at 720p. It does look really nice though, actually. And I can say that it actually looks better on the screen of the Switch, and I will show you that now. Because the screen on the Switch is native 720p, so you actually get a much more crisper, clean image, which is pretty cool. So now I'm putting it back on now. But aside the point, the game, it does run good. People were complaining. I had never seen this game run at 60 frames, so, and I kind of don't want to because I'm afraid it would ruin my experience with it. But it's really sad because there's a few segments in the modern Sonic thing where you're really actually feeling the rush and you're really getting into the game, and it gets killed by a forced 2D perspective or just game mechanics that aren't too fun. And it's really sad. It's basically whenever you're really feeling the rush of the game, it just gets killed immediately by the level ending or a forced 2D perspective, which is really sad. Even in the 2D segments, there's moments where you're really feeling the rush too, and it just like immediately ends, and it makes me really sad because a lot of the time, so they have like 5 levels, which are Green Hill Zone, and they have 5 chemical plants, 5 death eggs, and it's just like, why don't you fuse all, like, just make 2 levels out of those 5, you know? Just fuse 2 of the classic Sonics together, fuse the Avatar and modern Sonic sections together, then you'll have 2 really good long levels. But they don't do that. They cut them up into little tiny bits, and they take away the life mechanics. So if you're gonna have just little tiny bits of levels that take 2 minutes to beat, why take away the lives? Because now you're just basically just keep on doing it. I don't know. There's a problem with it, and plus there's like you only have to beat 1 level, so it's even more questionable about taking away the life mechanic, which a lot of people like. I'm a little iffy on. And I hate the avatar unlockables. That's basically all you can unlock is extra levels, avatar unlockables. There's no bonus stages. There's no cool boss fights, really. There's no boss fight with Chaos. So they're just like, let's... And Metal Sonic. There wasn't a Metal Sonic fight or Chaos fight. And I beat the game. So that's really weird that they would advertise it as this 3D Sonic galore game where it's like, alright, it's a sequel to Generations. We're gonna have dank 3D modern Sonic levels. And Mania's coming out, and that's gonna be all the dank 2D modern Sonic stuff. It's gonna be so cool, and it's a lie. This is just custom Sonic game. This custom Sonic the game. God damn it. And the reason why, because it does not focus on Sonic. It focuses on the goddamn custom avatar. Which, I don't like. I don't like custom avatar at all. It's bad. So, I about rounded up for this game. I regret, honestly, my purchase. Because I could have waited 3 days and bought Doom instead. But, I was naive. I thought this game was going to be the shit. Man. I did. So, thank you guys for watching this review. That's basically my thoughts on Sonic Forces. It is, I'm not gonna lie, I did have fun with the game. It is fun if you're a Sonic fan. Like, it has, cheesy, horrible dialogue about chili dogs. Has all the voice actors returning. So, like I said, if you're a die-hard Sonic fan, pick it up. It's $40. You'll have a shitty time, but you'll enjoy it for that Sonic nostalgia. And it'll be really hard coming off Mania, because Mania was like 2 months ago, and I dumped like 35 hours into that game, and I loved it. And this game being mostly, it's like 75 2D stuff. Be aware, it's 75 2D stuff and just a little bit of that dank 3D Sonic stuff. And then even that dank 3D Sonic stuff is just constantly boosting in one direction, just and then randomly you die for boosting too fast, and then you actually have to platform. They did not understand how to balance it well. There's a lot of flaws in this game. Basically, if you're a Sonic diehard, that's the only reason you should pick this up. But if you are not, just fucking, pass it, buy Doom, get that extra $20, whatever you need, or, I don't know, maybe buy a few indie games. It'll probably be better than this, honestly. I mean, don't buy this unless you're a Sonic purist. I'm telling you what. Alright, that will cap it off for this review. If you guys want a rating, I will rate it 5 out of 10 stars, because it is completely just... No, it's pretty trashy. I've had worse games, but it's bad. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and have a good time. See you guys later.